What's going on? Um, this is going to be a video about my new build. I started this channel about like peppers a few years ago and kind of lost interest in peppers. I'm still growing them, but I have moved on to engines and motorized bikes like this one here. So, um, I might rename the channel soon, but so yeah, this is a engine I'm still taking apart. I haven't been able to take the clutch shaft off yet, or the clutch, but I did take off that gear, and I took off the rotor and the cylinder, which was really hard to take off, which was really a pain in the you know what. That's the stock cylinder right there. The bolts, the studs were actually bent, so I had to like pound the cylinder out with a hammer. I didn't break any of the fins, but we're not going to use that anyways. We're going to use this guy right here. We're going to use that guy. 48 millimeters, iron sleeved. That's what I'm talking about. We get one of these high compression CNC heads, and we got a NGK plug. I'm thinking about whether I'm going to get one of those stage 1 uh, CDIs from Bikeberry. They apparently have a NGK plug cap and wire. I might get one of them. I'm not sure. And also a little banana expansion chamber. One of the little banana ones, not the real big ones. Those are real expensive. I'm talking about just a little banana pipe. This is a stock pipe, and these are restrictive AF. And you can modify them. You can cut it open and take out all that baffling stuff and weld it back together. But I don't have a welder. I'm going to invest in some tools sometime here. I already have $300 in this build so far, plus $20 for these stainless bolts. I got a lot of the ones I needed, but some of them they didn't have. I went to Ace Hardware. I'm sorry that it's kind of messy on this bench. I'm going to clean it up soon. Um, but yeah, I started tearing down this engine. I'm going to order some Japanese bearings for it, and then I'm going to borrow my neighbor's torch, propane torch, and I'm going to insert the new bearings. Because the bearings that come in these are Chinese, and they're not very good. And Japanese stuff is way better. Trust me, it is way better. But yeah, I mean, I'm just showing you that I'm doing this build. So I don't have the stroker crank down here right now. It's upstairs. I'll show it to you here in a second. But most of these bolts, these are 304 stainless, I think, bolts. Because I looked the numbers up, it's 304 stainless. I'm pretty sure they're good, but I don't know how strong they are, what tensile strength they are. But they're not attracted to a magnet, and they are rust proof, pretty much. So yeah, what if this engine gets dirty and muddy and water? These won't rust. These won't rust. So yeah, um, I'll be putting out some more videos of me tearing this apart further and working on it some more. I don't have a camera of my own. I have always just recorded with my phone, and I think I'm going to be getting into video editing soon. So look forward to that, guys. Um, look forward to this build. It's going to be 74 cc's. So I said I would show you that stroker crank. Here it is right here. Let me get this drill out of the way. This is a 3mm stroker crank, and that's what I'm going to put in there. I'll take that stock one out, put this one in there. You can see my pistons on there too. This is actually a 47.799mm piston, and it has a window. So it's pretty much a 48mm piston, and I'm going to use it with my 48mm jug here with the iron sleeve. It's going to be a sweet bike, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it has like little copper pieces in between the rod, which I thought was kind of cool or interesting. I don't know if those will wear out over time or what, but it has a lot of side-to-side play in there. The bearing does not go the whole way from here to here. It kind of just slides around. But, oh well. I guess that's the same on this one. Same. You can't really see it from the angle, but same thing. But I also got this chain. This is the best chain you could probably use for a motorized bike. It's 415, but this is made in Italy by Regina Chain. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just saying any bike I build from now on is going to have this on it. 415 Regina Chain, non-O-ring. It's made in Italy, therefore it's right off the bat it's made better, you know. I'm not even going to use the China chain that came in this kit. I'm not even going to bother using it. I'm going to use this right off the bat. But yeah, here's the rings for my new piston and the clips. Like I said, I'm going to figure out how to take this clutch shaft off, and then I'm going to split the halves of the case, and I'm going to heat up the case, knock out the old bearings, and I'm thinking about either getting NSK or Nachi bearings, and those are Japanese companies. Ace Hardware does not have any deep groove ball bearings, or at least the one I went to. They just have some weird types, and they pretty much just like have bushings and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna keep making updates on this. I'm gonna try and make this like a 2-part video showing this and when I started. So started talking about it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Here's my other bike right here. That's my 4-stroke bike. It only goes about 30, 31 miles an hour top speed, but I'm kind of overweight a little bit, so maybe if I was lighter I'd get faster on it. But I'm thinking about selling this thing for like $500 pretty soon. Gonna fix a few little small things on it and sell it so I can have more money for this build, which is gonna be a nice bike. Probably, I'm thinking about using an aluminum frame. Probably gonna get one of the KMB type, like Bikeberry frames. Although Bikeberry is always out of stock of like everything, and I don't know why. It might just be that people want to buy this stuff so much that they're constantly out of stock, or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get one of those in-frame gas tank frames with the little mounts. They're basically plates that are on the frame, and that way you don't have to mess with any U-bolts or these crappy little mounts. You can just bolt it right up to the flat plates on the aluminum frame. And I'm thinking about getting Maxxis tires as well, but I'll talk about that stuff when I get to that. Two-stroke build coming soon. This guy only goes about 30-ish, 30, 31 miles an hour. It doesn't have very much power. You got a pedal to get it going, but